me, Kiki Styles 1980. I hope everyone is doing well. So I always get compliments or questions on my teeth. Girl, your teeth are so white. Or how did you get your teeth so white? So in this video, I am going to share with you guys all of my secrets, and I'm going to give you guys awesome tips on how to keep your mouth healthy and how to keep your teeth white as well. Okay guys, before I start with the tips, I just want to say that I did a video a few years back on how I actually brush my teeth. It's a really good video. So I suggest after you watch this video to go ahead and watch that video, because that video actually show you guys how I actually brush my teeth. Go ahead and watch that video. I will leave the link of that video at the end of this video. There's a lot of good tips in that video, and I promise you I will not be wasting your time. So let's move along and start with the tips. Tips number one. Tip number one is brush your teeth 2 to 3 times a day. I know that sounds like a simple tip, but it's really an awesome tip. Now on average, I brush my teeth twice a day. If I need to work on anything, I would definitely say, or if I had to say what I need to work on, I would definitely say I should brush my teeth 3 times a day. You know, we get really busy or whatever, but try to brush your teeth 3 times a day. I brush my teeth in the morning before I go to work, and I brush my teeth at night before I go to bed. Now the perfect scenario would be to brush my teeth in the morning, brush my teeth after lunch, and brush my teeth before going to bed. So like I said, brush your teeth 2 to 3 times a day. Once a day just does not cut it. It doesn't even come close to cutting it. Tip number 2, floss daily. I cannot stress this enough. I find that a lot of people do not floss, and maybe a lot of people don't know how to floss. But this is how you floss. When you floss, you go between your tooth. Then you have another tooth right next to it. So the tooth that you're going to floss, you want to take the floss and cuff it around that tooth in like a half circle or a moon. So you basically go down, up and down 3 times. When you do that, you're going around that tooth, up and down around the tooth. Then you go to the tooth right next to it, flip the floss over around it 3 times, and then you remove the food particles, because you will find food particles between your teeth. So imagine if you don't floss, how much food particles you're actually going to bed with. So remove those before you go to bed by flossing daily. Now I recommend a floss that is coated with wax, and that just helps the process easier. It makes it go down nice and smooth, and it does not hurt. Now when you first start flossing, you will notice that you have a lot of bleeding, maybe just a little bit of bleeding, but you will bleed because your gums are not used to it. And flossing helps with your gums. It gives your mouth a healthy set of gums. A healthy gums is very important because you want to prevent gingivitis, which cause a lot of problems in the future, and this is why a lot of people end up losing their teeth. There's no reason for us to have no teeth when we're 60, 70, 80 years old. There's no reason for it. God made it to last a lifetime. Your teeth are made to last a lifetime, okay? So anyways, these are some samples of floss that I use, and like I said, make sure that it's coated with wax. It makes it so much easier. Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is simple. Brush your tongue. When you brush your teeth, brush your tongue. Brushing your tongue is so important. Brushing your tongue keeps bacteria from out of your mouth, and it keeps your breath nice and fresh. So definitely brush your tongue. Your tongue should be pink, not white, not any other color. It should be pink. So brush it until you get that nice pink color. Now you can use a scraper like this, and this will help remove all the bacteria. And you can also use your toothbrush. When you use this, try not to scrape too much or too hard so that way your tongue won't bleed. You just want it to give a nice pink color. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 is basically simple. Use a straw. Use a straw if you like to drink coffee, sodas, juices, tea, anything that has color to it or has caffeine to it can stain your teeth. So use a straw so that way it doesn't touch your teeth. It just bypass your teeth and get to where you want it to get, which is your tummy. So definitely use a straw, and that will help keep your teeth nice and white. Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is brush your gums. Oh, this is so important. Just like brushing your tongue is important, brushing your gums are very important. A lot of people don't do this. I don't know why. And this is how people get gingivitis. And gingivitis is a very serious gum disease. It causes a lot of inflammation and bleeding in your gums. And that bacteria could get inside of your body, your heart, and cause more problems. It will not just cause problems within your heart, but it will cause problems with your teeth, causing you to have to remove those teeth. So brush your gums is very important, and that goes hand in hand with flossing, because when you're flossing, you're not only having contact with your teeth, but you're also having contact with those gums. A healthy gum keeps your teeth in your mouth. Tip number 6. Tip number 6 is use a soft toothbrush. So this is my typical toothbrush. And as you can see here, it says soft. Okay, so I know you guys are saying a soft toothbrush. What a soft toothbrush is really gonna do? Believe it or not, your tooth is very fragile. And when you use a harder toothbrush, you can cause damage to your enamel. Enamel is what your tooth is made out of. So you definitely want to use something soft. So use a soft toothbrush. When you see medium or hard, don't even buy those. They're no good to your teeth. It doesn't matter if you're a child or an adult, 80 years old, use a soft toothbrush. And trust me, a soft toothbrush is the best toothbrush to use. If you don't believe me, ask your dentist. The hard and mediums, they're no good. They're just too rough on our teeth. Tip number 8. Tip number 8 is brush your teeth in a circular motion. Don't do this. No, no, no. Like I said, watch that video because I show you guys how I actually brush my teeth. It's very important to brush your teeth in a circular motion because this right here is too harsh on the teeth. So do it in a nice, soft, circular motion, okay? So brush your teeth in a circular motion so that way it would just prevent you actually harming your enamel. Tip number 9. Tip number 9 is brush a few teeth at a time. You should be brushing your teeth in at least 5 minutes. Not 1 minute, not 2, at least 5 minutes. Tip number 10. Tip number 10 is brush your teeth with your mouth slightly open. Never brush your teeth like this. No, slightly open. Because you want to brush different areas at a time instead of trying to brush one area, one big area. You want to have your mouth slightly open so that way you're focusing on a certain area of your mouth. So if you're doing the top part, you should not be brushing the bottom part as well. Like I said, you should be brushing your teeth in 5 minutes, okay? I think somebody just texted me. But anyways, let's just keep doing this video. Tip number 11 is go to the dentist twice a year and get your checkup and get your teeth cleaning. It's very important. We're humans. Our mouth do get a lot of buildup. It's very important because you get a lot of buildup within 6 months. So it's very important to get those removed because a toothbrush just won't do it. And using a hard toothbrush, it won't do it. You have to use a soft toothbrush anyways. And don't try to remove those yourself. Go see a professional and get all the tartar removed from your teeth. Tip number 12. Now, this tip is optional, but I like to brush my teeth with baking soda, okay? So here's my baking soda right here, pretty simple. Usually it's $1, that's about it, and it lasts for 30 days. My daughter uses this as well. My son doesn't like the taste, so he uses regular toothpaste. But I use baking soda because it helps keep my teeth nice and white. So that's why I use the baking soda. It doesn't cause any harm to me at all. It's really good. It keeps my teeth white, like I said. And yeah, so I use baking soda. You can use whatever you want to use, but I like to use baking soda. And I've been using it for 5 years. Yep, that's right, 5 years. Tip number 13. This is called Kids Anti-Cavity. It is a fluoride rinse. This is very important for kids to use because kids love to eat candy and junk and they don't like to brush their teeth. So you can use a fluoride rinse. I use it all the time, but I use it, my kids use it every single day. And I will use it as well. And it just helps protect your enamel. But it's very important to use this when you're young. If you have children, I definitely highly recommend that you have them rinse their mouth with this as well. And you can also use a mouthwash, a mint mouthwash if you choose to. I really don't, but no, you can use that if you want. Mints are good as well, but like I said, if you brush your tongue, you really don't have to use those products. But it's always nice to have a mint mouthwash. It's refreshing, it tastes good, why not? But anyways, I don't really use it, but you know, I just add that to the tip if you guys want to use mouthwash. But I definitely recommend the fluoride rinse. Okay, tip number 14, and this is my last tip right here. Is if you want twice a year or once a year, do a bleaching. Now I've been bleaching my teeth for about 7 years, and these are my little bleaching trays. I had these for 7 years. I didn't have to get new ones because my teeth has not changed. I haven't lose any teeth or anything like that. For this tip right here, bleaching your teeth, you can do it once or twice a year, or you can even do it more than that. But the tip I'm going to give is do this after you get your teeth clean. If you have a lot of tartar buildup on your teeth, then you're just bleaching the tartar. I mean, I'm being honest. So I recommend that you get your teeth clean first and then you bleach your teeth. That's what I do. Once I get my teeth clean, I ask the receptionist to give me 2 of these. These are $25 a piece. No, $25 for 2 at where I get my teeth clean at my dentist. And it's basically just bleaching gel. You could get stuff like this at Walmart, like the bleaching strips, if you don't want to get this, because when you start with this is expensive because they have to mold your teeth and all that. But once you have this, then I just buy these, $25 for 2 syringes, and I just follow the instructions. With these, you leave them in for 30 minutes to an hour. That's all the tips. Now, if you guys would like to add any tips to this video, please leave it in the comment sections below, because I would like to know if I missed anything or anything I need to add to my regimen. I hope these tips help you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys really soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.